Good evening, and welcome to That's the Way I See It. Tonight I'd like to talk to you about the Affordable Health Care Act. You know, it's a big topic of discussion around right now, so I thought I'd just expound on it a little bit. Well, I'm a retired guy, basically living on what optimistically would be considered a low middle class income. But because of Obamacare, my insurance that I was able to afford barely on December 1st is going up significantly from what I was paying. So I have the option to keep it or shop the marketplace that is Obamacare and try and get a better rate. So I signed up on the healthcare.gov site to see what was available to me. Well, the options are cheaper than keeping my own, but still a couple $100 a month more than I was paying, and with about half the coverage. So I'm screwed either way. Well, now let's take the guy who doesn't work, who sits on his ass on his front porch waiting on his next welfare check, who's working the system to buy smokes, booze, drugs, and pork skins. Since he has no reportable income, because everybody knows he can't report his income off of drug sales, carjackings, pimpings, and the likes, he'll be exempt from paying anything for health care. No penalty, no fine, nothing. And when something does happen to him and he winds up sick or injured, the fire department will most likely save his sorry ass and transport him to the local emergency room, where he'll be treated just like, say, me, who is paying for and works for my insurance and income. And then, since he has no means of paying for this treatment, the costs will be passed down to those of us who are paying our way by means of higher premiums. Now think about that a minute. And think about this too. That guy and those like him are the exact people who got Obama elected in the first place. Well, now, let me continue with this. I'm not even going to address what it's going to do to the average worker, who's probably barely making ends meet working at a low-end job whose hours will now be cut to keep the company he is working for from paying a portion of their insurance. Just look at the local Walmart. You think they just installed several new self-checkout machines because they're planning on hiring more people? Think again. The only thing good I can say about Obamacare is this. If it does provide insurance for those who have pre-existing conditions and otherwise would not be able to obtain health care, that is a good thing. But there has to be a way to do this without killing the rest of us. The middle class and the young adults are who will suffer. The rich cats don't care. They'll just pay the higher premiums. And we all know the elected politicians who came up with this plan are forcing it on us and not even going to come under the AHA umbrella. So basically, the Affordable Health Care Act is really only affordable to the wealthy or the poor. The rest of us are screwed. And that's the way I see it. God bless America. Good night.